Today, I'm going to take you to a place which you probably don't know. This is my home. I stay here in this city, which exists in the middle part of Mumbai, India, a city inside the city. The name of this place is Dharavi Slum. With the term slum, it creates a different kind of thought in the mind, that it would be a very derogatory kind of place, massive population, a lot of people over there, no education, this and that, and very much. But today, I'm going to tell you what exactly and actually this place is. The term Dharavi is derived from the Hindi origin, two words, Dhara and Ravi. Dhara means the flow of water in river, and Ravi means the sun. When the sunshine falls on the river, it creates a beautiful shine, and therefore it is known as Dharavi. It existed even at the time of British colonial era, where many people came from all over the globe and ruled, but still it exists. It consists of 223 acres or 551 hectares of land with a million population, and the density of population of Dharavi slum is 50,000 per square kilometer, just double of the Mumbai city. In Dharavi slum, it is just mashup of all varieties of people according to the economic scale. Lavish businessmen who are millionaires, middle class, and poors, who are the ladders or step for the millionaires towards success. The income of the labor over here in the slum is just equivalent to the ticket of the cinema outside the city. Completely infeasible to spend that amount for just an entertainment. For that reason, they made their own cinema in the slum itself, self-reliant. After that, it comes the plastic recycling industry in the slum itself, which recycles the plastic, the garbage, into the new form. It has number of procedures, like collection of plastic from the street, just the basic one, after which it is sorted according to the color and the quality. The third stage is they just crush it into the plastic crushing machine, and then finally it is just washed as they are collected from the streets. After which, after washing it, they just put it onto the house roofs for drying. And then it is sent to the melting industry, which was previously there in the slums. But because of rapid increase in pollution, they shifted it out. And in rainy season, there was stiff recession. It comes, a decade back, it brings a stiff recession into their trade. Because of rain, plastics are not able to dry up. So they just adjusted themselves according to the season and working out. Here comes the leather industry. Leathers are the skin of the animals, 3 different animals, from the slaughterhouse, which is 8 miles away from the slum. The animals are sheep, goat, and buffaloes. No cows, as it is the sacred animal in India. That is the reason. Brotherhood in the slums. And it consists of 3 different religions: Hinduism, Muslims, and Christians. Leather is the luxurious product. It's not the basic necessity, just a luxury product in life. And the leather industry, which is there in the slum, they are not just trading into the small part of Mumbai, but internationally with Germany, South Africa, Canada, and United States. The Mumbai city is known as the financial capital of India, whereas Delhi is the real capital city, but Mumbai is known as the financial capital. And it's 50% of wealth it just exists in Dharavi slums. Plastic recycling industry and leather industry and many more industries contribute more than $2 billion per annum towards the economy, as it is the unorganized sector. Oh, from black and white, there are colors. Till now we were looking all black and white slides, and now it is color, pink color. They're dyeing the white fabric into different colors. For an example, they bring happiness in their life of the different people by providing colors into the clothes. It is believed in India that color brings happiness in the life. This is the industry. This is the industry which is known as computerized embroidery industry, which just gives the designs to the plain fabrics. And it is operated not by educated workers, but non-educated workers. They are just trained and they are working out of it. And this industry also doesn't trade only in Mumbai and India, but in the Middle East part of the world. This is the stuff which is metal. These are the metal which are melted and it is brought from the plastic recycling industry, and the stuff which are collected are the computer keyboards, some refrigerators, washers. So it consists of metal plates, screws. Even that is segregated and melted, and they're making this product out of it, which is known as the cover of the electric motor, which is used for filling water in India. These are the kids into the slum. Dharavi Slum, it is the biggest slum in the Asia, first biggest slum in the Asia, and third largest slum in the world. And therefore, it attracts the mind of the tourist from all over the globe here. And when these kids notice the tourist talking in English, they just run towards them, just for the sake to learn something by asking. They are so small, English is not their first language, but still they ask, what is your name? From which country you are? Just give me a high five. And what do you study? These kids. This is the crowdy place into the slums. A very crowdy place where all the religions are mixed over here, all the caste, whether Christians, Hindus, Muslims. No one can recognize from which religion the concerned person is. It exists unity in the slums. This picture has been clicked of this man unknowingly. He was not knowing that the picture has been clicked, and while he's smiling in such a way because he was noticing some people like me over there speaking English or something else like educational. These are the workers who are working in plastic recycling industry, who usually challenge all the people that the things which we recycle are somewhere or the other added to your fabric or jeans or denims, which make it stretchable all over the world. Who is there standing? It's the man who is standing over here. As I've mentioned, it is my home. Being a student, I work as a guide for the tourists there into the slums and in Mumbai city. There are a number of people like me over there who just want to come up, and they are doing whatever they have just to come up, touch the sky with the success. I'm the person from the slums who just completed my bachelor's degree recently in the month of April. And simultaneously, I was working as a guide, and also I have done a number of research, especially in the male prostitution in Mumbai and the world, being in the slums. There are a number of people like successful personalities, educated, non-educated, and the remarkable terms are, the non-educated people who are millionaires and billionaires. And they are employing more than 50 Masters of Science and Technology employees under their business, being uneducated. In India, the girls, the women, according to the history, the women are less allowed to study. But still, there is a PhD woman in the slum who is working as a research associate for the whole Mumbai. And she has done the PhD in biochemistry. There exists a MBBS doctor, it's a lavish degree in India especially. The man is old now, but still he exists there, helping his community. He explores Europe and London, not for traveling, but for profession. And still he is there in the slums, supporting the community. Like this, there are many people and me who are working together just to support those kids whose pictures have shown you, who are very much curious to learn. And we are working to make a library there into the slum for those kids who are curious to study and to be successful in their life. The man about whom I mentioned, the MBBS, I would like to thank him. As you know, when I was born, my parents were not having that much money that they could pay in the hospital. He paid at that time. And I'll be just completing my master's, and I also will be doing the PhD in future. And with my research work on male prostitution, it connects different social and psychological aspects. Like currently, I'm working on marital rape, and to deal with psychological aspects for those women who are suffering from marital rape in the world, all over the globe, no matter from which boundary. And same likewise, like rest of the people, successful people in the slum who are working internationally, and they are back to the slum to support their community, even I will be back to support my community over there. And just do your best, and your very best, and do it every day. And just try to grow up whatever you have, as the singer artist said earlier in the first session, grow whatever you have, wherever you are. And this is the part of the slum which shows the whole community part, the mosque and everything from the edge. Apart from that, the potential of the slum, as I have mentioned, it is $2 billion US. It supports the economy, but still it is under unorganized sector. So people like me are working to come up just to support those kids who are curious to study, so tomorrow they will be the giants. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Sultan al Hind.